needed his inner circle.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If he didn't, why did he command them in the Garden of Gethsemane? He says, can you not pray with me just 1 hour?
That's good. Come on.
3 times he went back to them. Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. While he is bleeding blood, sweating blood, he needed someone to intercede on his behalf. He needed someone to ride with him during the worst moments of his life, of him being conflicted between wanting to be crucified but wanting to stay. He didn't want to die.
No, he didn't.
But he needed them during that time, and so therefore one of the roles of a mentor is to be a confidant. I think that's very important, because a lot of people, they may be friendly, but that doesn't mean that they really know what it means to be a friend or have come in contact with a friend.
That's good.
We oftentimes use friend interchangeably, just like love. Well, you know, you may love chicken, you may love sushi, you may love water, you may love Pepsi. Okay, but how do you love? Describe what that actually means. And the same thing for a confidant. Oftentimes, many people, they have come in contact with people that they refer to as a confidant. They will reveal their most innermost secrets to that person, only to find it in next week bulletin in your church. Only to find a preacher standing behind a pulpit and preaching about the very thing that you're struggling with. And so, but yet still, it was a one-on-one counsel with this individual, and because he has no prayer life, he has no word life, he has or she has no integrity, they will incorporate your business into the word and pervert it and speak on what you're saying. And so oftentimes people will shut down. And they don't understand what it truly means to have someone who is a confidant, that you can reveal your heart to me and I will not reveal your business before public and what you tell me in private. And this is the reason why David and Jonathan, their relationship was so important. Because David could turn his back on Jonathan and not worry about having a dagger in his back. Sometimes the same hand that pats you on the back can also be the same hand that will stab you in the back. And so it's very important to be in the presence of someone that you refer to as a confidant. I trust you.
I trust you.
I trust you as you trust me, and I trust you with my business. And so another important role of a mentor is a practical coach. We're talking about practicalities and life skills. Oftentimes, as leaders, you'll intersect with people who they have little to no life skills, not knowing how to balance a check. Well, you know, now we're kind of beyond that now, you know, with e-checks and everything else, but not know the nuances of life, not knowing how to govern themselves, not knowing how to properly comprise a resume, to look for a job, how to dress appropriately, how to speak appropriately. It's not cool for you to look a certain kind of way, because when your name shows up before you and what you have on, people are going to remember you by the first snapshot that they take of you, regardless of how you present yourself after that point. And so people need the practicalities of life, a practical coach. I think that Apostle, when she referred to Christ, he said to Peter, said, listen, cast your nets on the other side, catch the fish. In this particular instance that she said, hey, listen, you're going to find a fish, open the mouth of the fish, and you'll find a coin, pay his taxes, and pay mine. The practicalities of life, taxes. And especially nowadays, with the structure as it is, there is an all-out war on poor people. It is an all-out war not only against people of color but poor people. That those who are manipulating the game, and if we don't understand the game, then we will fall subject to the game. The practicalities of life, to be able to help people come up, and not the days are over for us running around the church and being slain in the spirit and all that. All that has its place. But if we don't know how to handle our business, if we don't know how to take the little bit that we have and try to invest it, I mean, we will not make it. And so we have to connect and pull together our resources, those who know and those who don't know, not be afraid to share, so therefore we can have some practicalities in our